Probably can't hear me very well because I'm behind the mic. But, man, hope you guys are having a really good day. I'm trying something a little new today. First of all, reorganize some space. Look at that. Isn't that very nice? Look at all this room I have for activities now. This is amazing. I have my chair over here, but computer here. Not only is my computer now here, but check this shit out. I got a whole goddamn piano back here. Look at this. Look at... Now, I don't know how well you can hear me, because this is a new setup for me. We're still working out the kinks. Not all of them, because kinks aren't always a bad thing. But, I figured we'd come over here, we'd see what we could do with this bad bitch, this little thing. I do play a lot of music, and I really enjoy it. So I kind of wanted to find a way to incorporate that with something else I really enjoy, which is, entertaining people and streaming and stuff like that. So I want to see if maybe we can do a little thing together with that. Check this bad boy out. I got my guitar, I got my piano. My piano was behind my webcam. I'm still a lame boy with no real camera, but that's going to change here soon. But my piano and everything was over there, and I couldn't get in my closet. This room is actually, it's not small necessarily, but it's difficult to use the space efficiently. So I'm working on it. And this was one of my thoughts. So I would like to see if I can sit here, because I know that there are speakers on the front of this bad boy. Like, you should be able to hear that relatively well, because the speakers are right here, and the microphone is right there. But I'm wondering if this is going to get in the way. I'm going to try it. We'll just see what happens. Seems okay. I don't know. I feel like that's going to get in the way. We'll try it. I don't want my voice to overshadow this. Also, just to preface, this isn't me being self-conscious or anything, but I am self-conscious about this. So this is... I'm trying to put myself out there a little bit more. I'm trying to work on doing things that are difficult, and this is something that I've been putting off for a while. Like actual full-on, doing this whole thing. I'm not, the most amazing musician in the world. Maybe one day. But today, I write some music, I'll play some of that, I'll play some of my favorite songs. And we're just going to sit here and have a good time. I realize that I've kind of sacrificed a lot of the time that I used to, when I wouldn't play video games, I would make music. That was something I really enjoyed. And I've been sacrificing that to stream, because video games and streaming were more linked than than they used to be, and by extension my evenings were linked to video gaming. So, this is going to be an opportunity for me to, share the music that I write, share songs that I like, cover some things that are cool. Like this is going to be a cover, which, and admittedly I'm a little rustier than I'd like to admit, just because it's been a minute. Oh, brother. I'm trying to remember. I remember almost all of this song with the exception of like, the hook. Also, my phone is broke. I'm working with an old phone, but it's real. Just close it. Oh, my God. This poor phone. It's a great phone. By the way, if Motorola ever wants to bring back the Droid Turbo 3... the Droid Turbo 2 that was God's gift to mobile computing devices. And for some reason, they didn't continue it. So I still have one, and it's like 5 or 6 years old. Still fucking works. It's awesome. But modern software has kind of moved on. So like the relatively small amount of RAM that it has just doesn't quite do it anymore, Chief. But God damn it. It's one of those things too, like I hate people who complain about technology as though it's not amazing, because it is. But I empathize with them from the standpoint of like, well, you know what it's supposed to do, and it's not doing the thing. Holy fucking shit, dude, chill. This phone's gonna make me go ballistic. It's really struggling to load this one web page right now. It's like, man, one web page is really fucking it up. It's also less patient than I am, which is saying something. There you go. I just didn't want to fuck it up, so I was like, oh man, I'm gonna look up the chords just to be sure. There it is. Okay. Holy shit. Why is this so big? I don't need this. I don't need this in my life. How do you make it smaller? Oh, that's what she said, isn't it? That's what she said. Not to me, obviously. Hold on. Alright. We'll give it a try. Let's see how this goes. I don't know. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, floating like a breeze. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home, country road. It wasn't half bad. I feel like now that I'm sitting back here, the acoustics they're not the way that they used to be. I guess if that makes sense. Like, I feel like I'm projecting and I'm getting a good echo. Like, it's hard to explain good echo versus bad echo, but the way that it sounds in my ears, it's easier for me to control my tone. I'm gonna keep going. We'll see how it keeps going. All my memories gather round her. Miner's lady, stranger to blue water. Dark and dusty, painted on the sky. Misty taste of moonshine, teardrops in my eye. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home, country roads. I hear her voice in the morning as she calls me. The radio reminds me of my home far away. And driving down the road, I get the feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home, country roads. That was a little bit better than I was expecting, I'm gonna be honest. I'm hoping that when I watch this back later, it sounds good. if that makes sense. Man, I am also doing a little bit of work. Oh, hey, nice, look at that. I'm trying to figure out new lighting because I have a lot more space that lighting has to take up now. So I'm gonna try and, figure it out a wee bit. I don't mind that guy, but I don't think that's how it needs to stay. Ooh, we're playing a dangerous game. It's not a nice guitar, but it's my guitar, and that's what's important. That's how I would normally have this, but fuck me, that's aggressive. Dude, thanks, man. I'm glad you can hear it. I was kind of like, not sure if it was audible, because I have so I've moved the microphone, obviously, but like, It's kind of hard to tell with this stuff, you know? And for me, like, I've really been missing the time. Like, I've had to take extra time after I stream to make music. And I'm not, like, the best musician in the world. I know that. But it's something I'm passionate about, and I think it would be nice to, like... Oh, dude, thank you. I'm glad. Thank you. I'm really was hoping that you would show up and, like, hey, dude, like, can you figure this out? No, this is something that I've really been missing. So I wanted to get back into it. Like, instead of having to take extra time, maybe I could just fuse two passions that I have. Oh, shit. Nice. From the dusty mesa where the lonely shadow grows, hidden in the branches of the poison creosote, she twines her swines up slowly towards the boiling sun. When I touched her skin, my fingers ran with blood. It's so hard to read the fucking chat from here. Oh, dude, no, I appreciate it. I super appreciate it. I'm like trying to eagle eye in on that chat. I might have to cover up the Discord a little bit. In the hushing dusk, under a swollen silver moon, I came walking with the wind to watch the cactus bloom. And strange hands, they halted me, looming in the wind. Fell down to the thorny brush, darkness shook its hand. When the last light warms the rocks and rattlesnakes unfold, mountain cats will come, drag away your bones. So rise with me forever towards the silent sand. Stars will be your eyes, blood will be your hands. God, that's a really nice song. Man, I'm trying to think of other songs that I really, really like playing, like that I want to hear back to figure out like how this is actually sounding. I'm trying to think of some other ones that I like know and enjoy. I'm also much better at piano than I am at guitar, but interdisciplinary studies, you know what I'm talking about, baby? You know what I'm talking about? Oh, I know one that I want to do. Because I need to, I kind of need to figure out where my voice sits really well, especially on a microphone. Because I generally will bounce between two keys. And it's not because I don't know which key to sing in, it's because I don't know which one I want to sing in. I feel like I can do either of them, but... Oh man, I could play one of the songs that I wrote. That was really the main purpose of this. Huh. Oh, I haven't played this shit in forever. Always capoed, brother. Yeah. You opened up when I was through. I never thought I'd see you. Broke a heart and had your laugh. I stumbled with a broken back. Held on tight and on my breath, but I didn't know where you slept. Now I'm on your mother's floor with cut up and walk a Johnny, cut 'em wrists and him adore. I looked in black and seen the cream. Days were better when we were teens. You let me bleed for several years. Still won't look in bathroom mirrors. Hurting you is still no prize, even through your sweet disguise. Love from you can be endured with cut up wrists and him adore. Cut up wrists and him adore. Broken ribs and never feel. Missing teeth and Walker Johnny. Cut up wrists and him adore. The cage is gone, my rush is in. My blood is back beneath my skin. I still mind the bruises kept and still don't know where you slept. The razor's gone, I shut the door. No cut wrists with him adore. Cut up wrists and him adore. Broken ribs never feel. Missing teeth and Walker Johnny. Cut up wrists and him adore. That's one of my own. These are ones that I really enjoy. I admittedly, I like covering other people's music, but I write my music for me. This is one I haven't played a lot of these in a while. Obviously, I've been kind of shirking my musical enjoyment. Let me see if I can remember how this one goes. Vaguely. Standing on that warm pond, a cold cigar on my lip. Don't expect anyone soon, still got an iron on my head. A light in the fog tells me my troubles had just begun. Trousers creased, life still least. You said, babe, let's have some fun. Come on down to the dark side, I'll say from the dark side. You know me, I'll just be whatever you think you need. I run from the devil's advance, 100 proof in my good veins. In first gear, coast still clear, there's nothing from me that you can't take. Lights extend all around me, even while leaving him there. To my right, a demon in white says with the car you could go anywhere. Come on down to the dark side, I'll say from the dark side. You know me, I'll just be whatever you think you need. Come on down to the dark side, I'll say from the dark side. You know me, I'll just be whatever you think you need. I've never felt the same again since meeting the man in the bedroom. He told me the sweetest things, if only to stop me from killing him. Come on down to the dark side, I'll say from the dark side. You know me, I'll just be whatever you think you need. Come on down to the dark side, I'll say from the dark side. You know me, I'll just be whatever you think you need. I'm actually pretty happy with that one. It's been a while since I've actually done it out loud. There's one. This one I really like, and it's the one that that I play for my friends that they like the most. But for some reason, the second chorus or the second verse, I just cannot get the tempo down. I know I wrote it. I'm aware, get you, but I can't. That fucking tempo. I don't know. Kicks my ass. I'm working on a new one right now. I'll give you a little sneak peek because I'm using a chord I've never I don't know the name for it, and maybe it's not even a real chord. It's just something that sounds nice. But it's these bad boys. It's basically like if you did a D, but then you just brought everything up. So it's all three fingers are on the second fret. Instead of 2-3-2, it's just 2-2-2. Come here, babe, just one more time. Whisper to you what's on my mind. I'll tell you about my secret fear, and you won't feel that I disappeared. Laying her down, thinking about how our life should have turned out. I know you'll be mad, hell you'll be fucking pissed, but don't try to pull me back. Yeah, something like that. We're working on it. It's just something fun. I do want to play the piano a little bit. I haven't warmed up. Oh man, I haven't played piano in so long. Let me do a few of the old warm ups. What is the other? I was working on another song recently. What was it? Yeah. So that part's not that hard with the right hand, but that left hand is like, it's weird fucking chords. It's supposed to be something like this. Yeah, I'm still trying to get used to it. It's... And I always get fucked up here too. Oh, god damn it. It's a work in progress on that one. That's not really a good warm-up for me. It's still one that I'm practicing. Let me think of another one that I like to warm up with. Yeah. Just kind of get those fingers nice and loosened up. I usually keep rhythm with my left hand, and then I, play music with my right hand. So that one just kind of gets you into that whole motion thing. Oh, that's the other one I was gonna say. I know there's one I'm forgetting. 'cause we're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling alright. Yeah. Okay, I feel sufficiently warmed up. One thing that I've been wanting to work on is finding a key that works really well for me, because I typically will sing in multiple keys. And like I was saying earlier, that's one that I'm really trying to work on. And I know it might sound silly because I'm 6'1" and a relatively large man, but I will absolutely test my keys with Billie Eilish, and you can't stop me. If she wants to at me, that's cool. She's not going to. That's not gonna happen. I just need somebody to be just a little depressed around, but also who's a millionaire. So if you can, you know what I mean. It's just something you need in your life. Oopsie skitters. Oh well, fucked up. You fucked up, Ron. I don't know why I'm looking up chords, because it's fucking 3. It's not that. It's not that complicated. I think I remember the words mostly. Yeah. Watching you for some time, can't stop staring at those ocean eyes, burning cities and napalm skies, 15 flares inside those ocean eyes, your ocean eyes, no fair. I'm scared, never fallen from quite this high, falling into your ocean eyes, those ocean eyes. And then this is where I warm up the other part of my voice. I've been walking through a world gone blind, can't stop thinking of your diamond mind. Careful creature made friends with time. He left her lonely with a diamond mine. Those ocean eyes, no fair. You really know how to make me cry when you give me those ocean eyes. I'm scared. Never fallen from quite this high, falling into your ocean eyes, those ocean eyes. And then now I gotta see if I can switch back. No fair. Really know how to make me cry when you give me those ocean eyes. I'm scared. Fuck that one up. Never fallen from quite this high, falling into your ocean eyes, those ocean eyes. I totally wanted to go to the GC instead of doing another C, D, E minor like a big fucking dummy head. Pro tip, if anyone wants to be a good musician, don't be dumb. I'm working on that myself. Okay, I feel sufficiently warmed up. There's one song that I really like playing. And it has 2 vocalists, both male, but I like to do one low and one high. That's not really even just a warm-up, that's just for funsies. Like, it's definitely a sufficient warm-up, but I feel sufficiently warm, if that makes sense. What is this song? Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful night. I know that I'm actually having a really good time right now. Like, of course I'm having a good time because I get to play music, but I get to play music for you people, and I think it's just Emerald right now, but that's still awesome. And even if Emerald wasn't here, which I don't know where he would be, because Emerald is the most supportive guy that I know, but even if he wasn't, like, I don't know, maybe someone will watch this and be like, man, this guy is really outside of his comfort zone, and that's, like, palpable. But if he can do it, and he looks the way he does, fresh out the shower, wearing his Eddie Bauer, like, I could probably do it, That's really the hope. I'm probably not, this is not going to be my bread, not putting anything on the table, but maybe I'll inspire someone else to do that. Yeah. I'm trying to remember if I start low or start high. Oh, I guess we'll start low. Why not? Fuck 'em. 2020. It's getting late and I cannot seem to find my way home tonight. Feels like I am falling down a rabbit hole, falling for forever. Oh. This is why. Try to copy, edit, and post it maybe too. Ooh, brother. I don't know where I would post it. I mean, I might just highlight it, I guess, but like, someone keeps banging on my neighbor's door, and I know that they're intoxicated. And I opened the door, and I was like, hey, dude, what's up, dude? Like, I know he lives in one of the complexes over there. I was like, what's good? And we had a conversation that I didn't want to have. Eggs burned. But he just keeps coming over there, and I also didn't know who it was initially, so when I opened the door, I'm opening the door with my left hand, and I have my gun in my right hand behind the door, and I'm just like, hello, King. Ooh, brother, this fucking dude. I'm gonna just start over if that's cool with you cats. It's getting late and I cannot seem to find my way home tonight. Feels like I've been falling down a rabbit hole, falling for forever, wonderfully and wandering alone. What would my head be like if not for my shoulders or without your smile? May it follow you forever, may it never leave you to sleep in the stone. May we stay lost on our way home. Come on, everything's falling down around me. I'd like to believe in all the possibilities. If I should die tonight, may I first just say I'm sorry, for I never felt like anybody. I am a man of many hats, although I never mastered anything. When I am 10 feet tall, I never felt much smaller since the fall. Nobody seems to know my name, so don't leave me asleep all alone. May we stay lost on our way home. Come on, everything's falling down around me. I'd like to believe in all the possibilities. Come on, everything's falling down around me. I'd like to believe in all the possibilities. Try not to mistake what you have with what you hate. It can leave come the morning. Celebrate the night, it's the fall before the climb. Shall we sing till the morning? I fall forward, you fall flat. And if the sun should lift me up when you come back, come on, everything's falling down around me. I'd like to believe in all the possibilities. Come on, everything's falling down around me. I'd like to believe in all the possibilities. So come on, everything's falling down around me. I'd like to believe in all the possibilities. It's getting cannot seem to find my way home tonight. I am definitely noticing that I haven't played music in a while, because, like, my fingers are like, yes, this is where we need to go. And then my brain is like, wait! Chill the fuck out! Also, that coupled with, like, I have neighbors, and I'm actively combating not being too loud, but also rationalizing that it's not that fucking late, and it's an apartment. You deal with what you deal with. Man, what's another? Oh, fuck yeah! I absolutely know. I can't wait to go to jail for DMCA strikes. Are you guys hyped about that or fucking what? I'm definitely not the only streamer to probably talk about it. Excuse me. I can't breathe. I just same esophagus for 20 plus years, still don't know how to fucking use it. Choke on water regularly, just fucking choke on water. Why? Because I'm a gay retard. What do you want from me? It sounds like someone is still banging. Give me just a hot second. I'm gonna take a quick intermission, but I'll be right back with you cool cats in a second. I'm gonna get myself real close to you guys for a second. My bad. Give me just a sec.
Watch me, watch me, watch me, watch me, watch me, watch me, watch me. I've been ballin' on the low, getting it on the low, hustling on the low, grinding that's for sure. Yeah, watch me, watch me, watch me, watch me, watch me, watch me, watch me. I've been ballin' on the low, getting it on the low, hustling on the low, grinding that's for sure. Yeah. I've been grinding low key now. Push button for my star, don't need no key now. I'm hot, that's 400 plus degrees now. And I need all my bacon with my cheese now. I keep it on the low when I handle business. Do dirt all by myself so I don't have no witness. I told her I'm the man, she told me I'm pretentious. I threw a couple bands and said I'm not pretend. Watch me, watch me. Watch me, watch me, watch me, watch me, watch me. I've been ballin' on the low, getting it on the low, hustling on the low, grinding that's for sure. Yeah, watch me, watch me, watch me, watch me, watch me, watch me, watch me. I've been ballin' on the low, getting it on the low, hustling on the low, grinding that's for sure. Yeah, hustle, grind. Money, money, money. On my mind. Time. Go and get it.
Don't even worry about it, Kings. I'm just fucking insane. Don't even fucking, don't you, I can see you doing it. I can see you worrying, you better fucking not. There's no one there, apparently. Ass. Telling you, man, like, the neighbors that I have over there are weird. They're fucking weird, but they're very nice people. And the neighbors that are directly below me, she's the fucking homegirl, and both of them have had people like, oh, thanks, dude. Yeah, they've had hella people just fucking like, and it's not really as much of a bother to me. Like, if I didn't know who they were, I'd be like, what the fuck? But I know who they are, and they don't deserve to have people banging on their fucking doors. So you got me, my fucking rickety ass. I got like a fucking 9mm right here. Open the door, poke my fucking melon out, look down, give it a fucking sector clear, shut that shit again. Telling you, man. My downstairs neighbor, actually, there's no one here. All of my neighbors are single mothers. I'm sticking up for the MILFs in the fucking audience, all right? that must be that must be why I feel so compelled to care for them. Not because they're good people, or we have a good repertoire. They're milfs. That's what it is. He said with heavy sarcasm, "Please don't shoot me." All right. I'm trying to figure out where I used to sit with this because it's not as comfortable as you. Oh, that's exactly why. 2 centimeters that way. Figured it out. Yeah. Nice. 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 You'll love to hear it. Oh, it's Johnny Bravo. This thing is solid. They don't make them anymore. Oh, you said Toolish. I was like, Toolish like the band? Man, I fucking wish. No, in all seriousness, to not, like, I try and not sound like a fucking Tool as much as I can. I already look like one, so I'm trying to, not. They're all wonderful women, and I really do actually like living near them. Like, we all kind of just get together. Me and single women over the age of 30 really get together. Single black women over the age of 45 are actually my target demographic for some reason. They love me, I love them. I'm not gonna make any more jokes because I'm actually just gonna start really sounding like an asshole. We just gonna and nay. This one has to start low. I want to start here, but I know I can't because I know where it goes. There's no sunshine this impossible year, only black days and sky grays, clouds full of fear, and storms full of sorrow that won't disappear, just typhoons and monsoons this impossible year. There's no good times this impossible year, just a beachfront of bad blood and a coast that's unclear. All the guests at the parties, they're so insincere. They just intrude and exclude this impossible year. There's no you and me this impossible year, only heartache and heartbreak and gin made of tears. The bitter pill I swallow, the scar souvenir, that tattoo, your last bruise, this impossible year. There's never air to breathe, there's never in-betweens. These nightmares always hang on past the dreams. There's no sunshine, there's no you and me, there's no good times this impossible year. Oh man, now I gotta think of more things that I want to play. There's a lot of good ones. Oh man, okay. Put you onto some Axis of Awesome. Hold on. Because as you'll notice, there's a lot of these songs, and even the songs that I write involve like 4 chords. But there's a problem because there's a lot of songs that involve 4 chords. And the 4 same chords. Most of my songs don't involve those chords. I think I haven't played this song like many of them in a while, but I think once you start to hear it, you'll be like, "Holy shit!" There's a few of these, if you will, which there are. I have to find it because everybody seems to play this just a wee bit different, and it's really fucking frustrating. I like when someone's like, "Everyone plays this in this way, but I think it sounds better this way." Like, well, fucking, it probably is better the way that it was meant to be. It is the way that it is. If I can fucking find it. Is it this? I don't think it's this. No, that's not it. No. I feel like there's supposed to be a C sharp in here. But I can't prove it. Ah, there it is. Yeah, that's it. I was gonna say, it's definitely, there's a C sharp minor in there somewhere. My life is brilliant, my love is pure. I saw an angel, and that I'm sure. Yeah, that's it. I just need to actually find the fucking music. I'm gonna lose my shit. Where is it? God damn it. There it is. I think this is it. Unless it's not. Fuck me. This usually would be a little bit faster, but this phone is not very good. And this is a long song, so I want to actually... I want to know the words. Oh my dear Christ. Worry not. You'll not have to suffer through much more of this because my phone will die. I just need the words, you dumb cunts. Hey! Haven't visited this page in over a year. Nice. Oh, and it's super small. It's super big. Oh my good lord. Yeah, alright, whatever. We'll fucking figure it out. We'll just make it up as we go along. My life is brilliant, my love is pure. I saw an angel, of that I'm sure. People killing, people dying, children hurt, you hear them crying. Can you practice what you preach? Would you turn the other cheek? Forever young, I wanna be forever young. I won't hesitate no more, it cannot wait. I'm your lipstick stains on the front lobe of my left side brains. Yeah, I knew I wouldn't forget you if I could, and I would. I'll go wherever you will. Can you feel the love tonight? Nobody wants to see us together, but it don't matter, no, 'cause I got you. Oh, country roads, take me home to the place I belong. I'm the biggest fan, I'll follow you until you love me. Paparazzi, I can't live with or without you. Pictures of you, pictures same 4 chords, watch. When I find myself in times of trouble, Mama Mary, come to me. No woman, no cry, yeah, Mama, this surely is a dream. I come from a land down under. Red, white, and blue, funny things you do. America, America, this is you. They say that Sailor was a good girl, never wanted to be late, complain, express ideas in her brain. I need to love like I never needed love before. Gonna make love to you, baby. Take on me, take me on. I'm not gonna do the super high part because I live in an apartment and fuck that. He says, I'll be gone within a day. You probably heard of it. Save tonight. Fight to the break of dawn, come tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be gone, here I am once again. Torn into pieces, can't deny it, can't pretend. Just thought you were the one in my head. I see you all over me. Despite all my rage, I'm still just a rat in a cage. What if God was one of us? Tell me, why'd you have to go and make things so complicated? See the way you're acting like you're somebody, but I know that she's playing with me. Oh, well, that's okay, cause I got no self-esteem. With 1,000 eyes and a good disguise. Hit 'em right between the eyes, hit 'em right between the eyes. You're so beautiful, so damn beautiful. But it's too late to apologize. Said it's too late. Just gonna stand there and watch me burn. That's alright because I like the way it hurts. It's my life, it's now or never. I ain't gonna live forever. Can't read my, no, you can't read my poker face. Come on, Bobby, let's go party. How long will I slide? Separate my double rainbow all the way across the sky. Yeah, so intense. Enjoy yourself. Take only what you need from them. A family of trees wanted time to say goodbye. Biduto e vissuto con te. Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? I'm more than a bird, I'm more than a plane. I'm a bird plane, I'm a bird plane, a motherfucking bird plane. Doesn't that sound familiar? Doesn't that hit too close to home? Doesn't that make you shiver? The way that things have gone, doesn't that seem peculiar? Everybody wants a little more. It's something I do remember. To never go this far, that's all it takes to be a star. Just 4. Only 4 chords. And now you know. If you don't know, now you know. I'm not going to finish those lyrics, because I will get in trouble, I'm sure. Look at my fucking complexion. Oh man, it's so much fun playing songs I haven't played in a long time. That's just water. That's all that's in there. Oh, news from the VA. No way. The fuck out of here. Oh man. One song that I really enjoy playing, that I am remiss to play for other people, is by Frank Sinatra. The reason I don't want to play it for other people is because I don't sound like Frank Sinatra. I know that. But it is one of my favorite songs by him, and really to play in general. Oh man. Oh boy. I will play it with the thorough understanding between you and I that I am not Frank Sinatra, if you couldn't tell. Mostly because I'm alive. Well, a line is a stretch. I am breathing. Got him. Fucking got his ass. Oh. When it gets dark at like fucking 3:50, it feels a lot later than it really is. Excuse the freaking heck out of me. Whoa, no Frank Sinatra? ¿Por qué no? ¿Qué es su problema? It's just gonna find a bunch of filthy Frank. Oh, we have Frank Ocean. Oh, what the fuck? That's fucking bullshit. Man. Not Frank Ocean. Now I got Frank Ocean on the brain. God damn it. The song is That's Life, and I just want to play That's Life. That's what all the people say. You're riding high in April, but you're shot down in May, brother. See, oh man, I don't have faith in this. Have faith. Oh no, that's right. Oh man, freaking heck though. I'm not Frank Sinatra, and I know that. But you know what? We all have dreams, okay? That's life. That's what all the people say. You're riding high in April, shot down in May. But I know I'm gonna change that tune when I'm back on top in June. I said that's life. As funny as it may seem, some people get their kicks stomping on a dream, but I don't let it get me down, 'cause this fine old world it keeps spinning around. I've been a puppet, a pauper, a prophet, a poet, a pawn, and a king. I've been up and down and over and out, and I know just one thing. Each time I find myself flat on my face, I pick myself up and get back in the race. That's life. I tell you, I can't deny it. I thought of quitting, baby. My heart just ain't gonna buy it. And if I didn't think it was worth one single try, I'd jump right on a big bird and then I'd fly. I've been a puppet, a pauper, a pirate, a poet, a pawn, and a king. I've been up and down and over and out, and I know just one thing. Each time I find myself flat on my face, I pick myself up and get back in the race. That's life. That's life and I can't deny it. Many times I thought of cutting out, my heart just won't buy it. But there's nothing shaking, come here this July. I'm gonna roll myself up in a big ball and die. I love that song. I'm probably not the best cover of it on the planet, but holy shit, I love that song. You can't stop me. Ugh. Ah. Right in the old chesticles. Goddamn. Goddamn, brother. In the words of a very wise man, hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. The cream always rises to the top, brother. The cream of the crop. Said that's life. No, hold on. A sin that's life, and as funny as it may seem. God, that fucking, that's a nice, it's a nice little fucking diddle. Woo! I'm such a huge fan of that song. There's a lot of songs that I like listening to more than I like playing. That's one of them that I actually like playing more than I like listening to. The way it flows really, it speaks to me, and you know what? The way that I play it may not speak to you, and I understand that, but I sure as hell do like it. I feel like I've been swearing less tonight. Maybe, maybe I need to do more music and less video games. I feel like this is really good for my psyche. I really need to do, if I didn't live in an apartment, I sure would do something about these walls, by the way. Like, this is just sort of, I'm like the same color as the walls, man. It's a serious issue. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. What do you mean, no results found? Whoa, what the frickin' heck, man? I searched for the thing and it's like, oh no, we don't have that, son. Sonny boy. But it sure as shit does. Reorganize your website again, UQ tabs, you motherfuckers. What, Emerald, what are you supporting, big dog? Oh man. Let's take it back. Take it back to the house. Take it back to where we began. Feeling as good as lovers can, you know. Not that far back. Actually, a little bit further back, I think, than that. Oh, man. I haven't played this song on guitar in a very long time, so let's see if we can still do that. Well, we have to put our capo all the way on. Gotcha. Nah. That progression is weird. It works better on ukulele. It's really weird on guitar. Oh, dude, I think I will. I'm actually really having a good time when I have, yeah, definitely. And I'll definitely take suggestions. Like, if anyone's watching now or in the future and you want to have me learn a thing, I'll do it. Maybe not very well, but I'll do it. And you just let me know. Give me a week to prep up a wee bit. I wonder if I still, oh man, hold on. If anyone has played Halo Reach before, I'm a big Halo Reach boy. I feel like there's something that I'm missing there, but I don't know. That's something I just remembered. Oh, holy shit, we have 5 people watching this. Ha! Let the heart palpitations begin. No, like I said, I wanted to, I definitely, big fan of anybody making suggestions. But I want to take it back just a little bit. I don't know if you guys, so some of you watching are probably a bit older than me. Some of you might be a bit younger than me. But if you remember 21 Pilots, I saw the third concert that they ever did. Because those are some small town boys. And I was a small town boy. And they came to my small town from their small town, and the small towns got smaller. No, they got bigger. Yeah. You know what I mean. But this is one that, fuck. I feel like it belongs up here. There it is. She asked me, son, when I grow old, will you buy me a house of gold? When your father turns to stone, you take care of me. She asked me, son, when I grow old, will you buy me a house of gold? When your father turns to stone, will you take care of me? Told you we'd take it just a little bit back. I don't know if you guys remember these folks at all, but man, oh man, I love these guys. Especially back in the day. I mean, they're still great, but come on. I will make you queen of everything you see. I'll put you on the map and cure you of disease. Say we up and left this town, turned our futures upside down. Make pretend that you and me ever after happily. She asked me, son, when I grow old, will you buy me a house of gold? When your father turns to stone, will you take care of me? I will make you queen of everything you see. Put you on the map, cure you of disease. And since we know that dreams are dead, life turns plans upon their head, I will plan to be outbound, so I just might become someone. I was gonna yell. Can't yell in the apartment. Maybe I can yell a little bit. Brandy did not give me the okay. We are not yelling in the apartment. She asked me, son, when I grow old, will you buy me a house of gold? When your father turns to stone, will you take care of me? That's like wicked back. I have one browser tab open on my phone, and it is just losing its fucking mind. It's not having a good time with it at all. Let me tell you. Man, okay, let me think. This is also a good one. I think it's FCG. Yeah, it is. Am I the only one I know? Waging my wars behind my face and above my throat. Shadows will scream that I'm alone. A lot of C, F, A minor, and G in their early stuff. But the funny thing is, they took those four chords and they made it fucking poppin'. He said, I've got a migraine, and my pain will range from up, down, and sideways. Thank God it's Fridays, cause Fridays will always be better than Sundays, cause Sundays are my suicide days. I don't know why they always seem so dismal. Thunderstorms, clouds, snow, and a slight drizzle. But whether it's a weather or the letters by my bed, sometimes that seems better than the migraine in my head. Let it be said that what this headache represents is me suspended in suspense. It's me suspended in a defenseless test, being tested by a ruthless examinant that's represented best by my depressing thoughts. I do not have writer's block, my writer just hates the clock. Man, that's a fucking whoop. All the way back. Man. It wasn't the one I was looking for, and then I ended up getting into it. My phone's about to die anyways. But I definitely want to do more of this in the future. I'm probably gonna go grab a drink or something and come back. We can watch some YouTube and have a good old time together. But I do want to thank everybody who's hanging out with me. That was really hard. I'm not gonna lie. Putting music is something that I normally do for like me or like me and two people in front of me. It's very seldomly something that I do in this fashion for an audience. So hopefully you guys liked it, honestly. And if you didn't, well, that's understandable. But I'm definitely gonna go grab an actual drink instead of this, and we'll be right back. Take it sleazy.
Go get it. You know that I'm with it. Money, money, money. Grind, grind, grind. Gotta go hard. My. I ain't got no time. You playing around with you. Never mind, my. Watch me. I've been ballin' on the low, getting it on the low, hustling on the low, grinding that's for sure. Yeah. Watch me. I've been ballin' on the low, getting it on the low, hustling on the low, grinding that's for sure. Yeah.
Songs for love, babe, I'm looking for a feature. Your body banging, that's the onomatopoeia. If I paint the picture, would you be my Mona Lisa? I could have you in the Louvre, but you gon' have to get a visa like the Pope. I could bless you with the best smoke. Kill that pussy in DC with the death stroke. One night with me, you can't let go. Tryna build a ship, damn, but you brought your Legos. Ooh, yeah, girl, cause you know you on fire. Get you what you want, baby, no, I can't deny it. Walk 1,000 miles, if it's sleet, rain, or shine. Yeah, shawty in my whip, girl, you know you my rider. Keep it 100 like it's straight up on the dash. Weather out the storm, on the bullshit gon' pass. Me and you covered like a full-on cast. Tell me what you need, promise that it's not all bad. Whenever you need me, whenever you want me, you know I'll be there. You need me, just call me. I'll stay till the morning. You know I'll be there. I want it, you want it. So girl, let's get up on it. I want it, you want it. So girl, let's get up on it. I want it, you want it. So girl, let's get up on it. I want it, you want it. So girl, let's get up on it. So girl, let's get up on it. So girl, let's get up on it.
I don't wanna think too much about yesterday, not today. And I don't wanna keep obsessing about the future, not today. Okay, let's kick it like we used to do. Party like we young forever. Live it up like we young forever. Link up like we used to do. Let's kick it like we used to do. Kick it like we used to do. Feel so natural with you. I ain't gotta try too hard. You say just be who you are. In your eyes I've always been a star. Think too much about yesterday, not today. And I don't wanna keep up.
Hello, kings. I'm probably out of focus now. Like, really badly out of focus. Let me correct that, brother. I'm gonna grab you. I hope I have your consent. There we go. Much better. Hey. What's up, Carl? How you doing, dude? Dude, Carl's lit as fuck. Check it out. It's lit. That was a dumb joke. But those are free, actually. I provide those for free for you. They're going to be coming at you all night. All over your face, neck, and chin. Let's see what's on YouTube, though. Let's find some actual dumb shit. Oh, boy. There's something that I want to look up. I wonder... Okay. I want to see if I can't find anything about submarines. Usually those are pretty hard videos to find because the level that they're classified at. Man. Emergency surfacing, that's cool. Heck. Oh, this guy is on a kayak getting right up on an LHA. What a champion. I know what we're gonna watch. This is one of my favorites.
We know you probably have
I'm gonna get by this whole ad nonsense.
Here are some answers about how they're being made.
How are COVID vaccines being produced faster?
Usually vaccine testing and production are done in separate steps. But because of the pandemic, vaccines are being developed on parallel tracks, meaning we're still doing both steps, just at the same time.
I've heard this on the
How
radio.
are vaccines being tested?
I've heard it everywhere.
As we speak, several different COVID vaccines
I think I
are
might be
tested.
sick of hearing it.
Each of them goes through more than one clinical trial. First with a small group of volunteers, then a couple hundred, then thousands.
How will vaccines get approved?
It's
Not all
doing
COVID
its
vaccine
best. It's trying to
versions that
think.
go through clinical trials will make it to the final stages of testing and approval. Produced vaccines that do not pass will be destroyed. For those that do make it past clinical trials, a team of medical experts will examine test results and possible side effects. If the vaccine
Nice.
works and it's safe, it gets approved. Then it gets to you.
Oh, I know why it's doing that. Hold up. Nice. All right. Hey, look at that. Tits. This isn't what I thought it was. Hold on. We're gonna make this not look awful. Oh, if you guys were curious, by the way, so if you have an HDR display and you're trying to stream, at least Streamlabs is not a super duper fan. So what you can do is you can apply an LUT. And the LUT that you'll want, it actually is just titled HDR. It's pretty, you can type it in and find it. Make sure you run a virus scan first so you're getting the right one. But, do the thing. Oh. So if it's not streaming in HDR, which this one figured itself out, if it is streaming in HDR, you put that on, it's going to look normal. And then when you're done with it, it's pretty easy to just take off. Pro tip. I'm not a pro, but... Oh, well, everyone... Jesus. Guess everybody's going to die. I gotta say, foreign military... Oh, yeah. Those solid tires are fucking heavy, by the way. You break a goddamn leg. Oh, and then just aim at somebody. Alright, nice. What are those, Ruskies? There's one of... Oh, there's a round in there. That guy almost super died. Holy shit. How to know that they're Russian? That he did not break file.
Eine Friedenstruppe werden.
Jesus. This is not what I was looking for. I was really hoping for something better here. Oh, man. What's the fucking videos that I was trying to find? Ah, fuck. I'm trying so hard because I watched one a few days ago. Oh, Jesus. You know what? I'm gonna settle with this one. Oh, hey, look at that. Muted audio. Oh, that poor guy. He just kicked too hard.
You know why your weapon's not shooting? Why would it not be shooting, Private? Maybe because you have run out of ammo.
That'll fucking
Maybe
do her.
because you have
Jesus
finished all the
Christ.
rounds inside your magazine. How? So now
You shot him
don't
all.
want to shoot because you have no more ammo.
You fucking shot him all, dipshit. Jesus.
How did this happen, sir? You shot it all, Private. Oh. Private, your weapon is clear at this time. Step back to the rear.
Oh boy. Don't you be careful there. You be careful there, son. That was actually better than I was hoping that it would be. I'm not gonna lie to you. She's fine too. Well, that's what you get, Jarhead. No. I've been deeper in your mother than you were in that puddle. Come on, bud. How did this happen? Oh, God. If we really put our minds to it, I feel like taking Mozambique or, oh. That really scared me. Not even gonna front. I feel like if we really put our minds to it, though, and we just were like, we're gonna take, like, Mozambique, I don't feel like it would be that hard. Because they do shit like that. Still a pretty good kick.
Okay, you're anytime.
What is that? Is that an SMAW? It's not. It's too long for a law. It's not a javelin. I'm not super up to date on launchers. The fucking ATF won't let me have them. Jesus Christ. Also, I'm not trying to get too political, but come on, ATF, let me have. Oh, Jesus, suka blid. Drifting through the 90s. Holy shit. Here. God damn it. Oh, it didn't shatter. Okay, that's good. Jesus. Is this American? God damn it. That poor kid. Oh, that poor fucking kid. Yeah, okay. We can just fucking skip that. No, I don't play for YouTube, Red. I don't make that kind of money. Think I'm getting mad fucking Twitch money? He's wrong. That's American.
Why your weapon's not shooting right now? Because your magazine is upside down.
Oh God. No, not a.
There you go.
Jesus, I could never be a drill sergeant. I couldn't be an RDC. And there is at least, you have to have at least like a fucking 35 on the ASVAB to get in the Navy. The fucking 15 ASVAB mouth breathers that make it into the Army and the Marines, I can't imagine being a drill sergeant. I think I would probably kill myself if one of the fucking prize didn't do it for me. I should ask my uncle is a specialist in the Army. I should ask him. Wait. This is why we beat other countries. We're better at war. Because we just, like, practice differently. I'm not saying we're built different, but we, like, our order of precedence for training is a little different. Like, these guys are like, man, hand-to-hand combat. If I get into this, I need to fucking knock the block off some fucking Marine. Whereas we're sitting here and we're like, you know what would work really well? A fucking drone strike. And if that doesn't work, I will shoot you. Like, there's like this huge list of things I'm gonna do before whatever the fuck we're watching right now. Maybe that is why America is so good at war. I'll tell you why America's good at war, and this is what the Nazis had to say about us. America is good at war because war is chaos, and the American army practices chaos on a daily fucking basis. I don't think they said fucking, but you get the gist. You can't predict American military combat, or excuse me, you can't predict American military tactics because we don't even read our own manuals. Oh, is that Swiss? They're dressed like faggots, so it must be. Yeah, it's Swiss. Oh, Jesus. Christ, man. That poor guy. These are extremely embarrassing things to happen, and they just get back up and get at it. Those are some berries. It's gonna say Scheiße. RP Jizzle, baby girl. Oh, Akbar! He's probably nosy on out of there. Look, that shit. Hey, look, it's me. I'm retired. Estonian? Estonian military? I think that's Estonia. Beautiful. Thank you for that. I'm glad whoever was, like, I'm sure that's happened a million times, but I'm glad someone filmed it. That's a javelin. I want one of those real bad. The fucking BATFA. The ATF. You goddamn motherfuckers. Let me have a javelin. See, look at that. That shit's rad as fuck. Except for in those select circumstances. But outside of those select circumstances, why the fuck can I not have a javelin? This is fucking horseshit. With all due respect, Sarge, I can get the fuck out of here. Oh, that's off. Oh no, that's not. I think it's gonna cut. You know. Okay. Yep. That is just, you can see it. Oh god. Oh Jesus. Well. I'm sorry. Did I fucking stutter? Should have got a Rusky to press that fucking trunnion for that barrel, you dummy.
Over there! Christ! Tell me what's going on over here! Tell me what my name on my leg! Tell me what my leg! Don't make a name on my leg! Lamb, changing mags!
As far as I know, all of the guys that I've talked to that are in the army that are at least specialists or above, no one does the whole battle buddy thing outside of boot. That's a fucking booter thing. I don't know how true that is, but that's what I've heard. They use live grenades, right? I feel like, I don't remember, of course I'm not in the army, so I never went to army boot, but I thought that they got to throw live grenades at least once. If I'm wrong about this, I'd love to know, but I thought they got to throw at least one live. You fucking what? Oh! I could not be a drill sergeant in the army. I couldn't fucking do it. I hate advertising on behalf of advertisers. It makes me want to kill myself. What is that, fucking Rhodesian? I have no idea what that camo pattern is. Oh god, every time it happens, it fucking gets me. Ooh. Hey look, more muted audio. What are you doing?
What are you doing? You see that shit? That's purity gangster.
Let me see that purity gangster shit again, you fucking tard.
That's what you do. You see that
Okay.
shit? That's pure D gangster right there, boy. Ow! Oh!
Keep your finger off that trigger, you fucking dum-dum. No. Come on, dude. God. This is why Americans... Oh, that is high-speed, low-drag fucking drifting right there. America got really fucking lucky with our grenade thing, by the way. So the Germans in World War II had the Stielanganata, the big fucking explosive charge, big wooden stick. Pull the bottom off, give it a fucking tossy poo.
3, 2, 1.
Is that should be torpedoes, right? Good thing that wasn't war shot. That's an exercise shot. But yeah, so we went to the M87. It was a precursor to the M87, obviously, but we went to a round grenade because the mentality was every like American boy knew how to throw a baseball. So instead of teaching them the very specific way to throw a hand grenade, a Stielanganata, something with a stick on it, and the way to indirect fire that. Holy shit! Instead of teaching them how to do that, just give them a fucking ball. They know how to throw a ball. They've already been doing it for years. So that's how we ended up going to that. Oh, his legs are fucking toasted. Well, alright. Sorry, rip legs. Ripperino. Why can't anyone get a tank just right where it needs to be? There's fucking... It's to the same side as the last two. What the fuck, dude? I've never been a tanker because, you know, I can raid. But what the fuck? I would love to be on a mortar crew. That'll happen. Beautiful. Beautiful. Ooh, Thakur. Oh, go get him, Tiger. Hold on. I'm not sure what military this is. It looks Iranian to me, but I'm almost certain if you turn up your little fucking volume knobs, your little volume dicks, there is like an Iranian version of I think it's just called Timber. We're going down. We're yelling Timber. Like, it's funny that he's flagging everybody and couldn't rappel down a wall, which why they're doing forward rappelling instead of back rappelling. I don't know. I don't do that. But I'm fairly certain that's what that is. Oh, go get him, Big Smoke. I had a nickel for every time I said I should have joined the army. Got him. I could have told you not to stand that fucking... Oh, man. Well, that's a self-correcting issue. Holy... No, not gonna be watching those. Fuck, I was sitting here this entire time. Ah, yeah, no, I know what I wanted to look up. Because these are some of my absolute fucking favorite Girl 9 accidentally kills instructor in Uzi accident. I remember that. I know that was 6 years ago, but I distinctly remember that. Yeah, sure, dude.
We're not making a suppressor chode here. Just gotta make a little hole there.
I'm sorry, a suppressor chode?
Magnum condom action.
What the fuck?
Yourself, fool! Alright, dudes, what did we learn here today?
That's just a high point, right?
This is science for the sake of science. Wrap it before you tap it and bang it.
What the fuck are you doing? Why?
It's starting to work again.
What is that?
Really gets a different
Is that
consistency.
fucking...
once you
That
stop
looks like
chewing it.
gum. It looks
Take
like
it
you
off.
chewed up gum.
Okay. Should we do it? I think we need one more pack. That's not enough.
That's gum. God. You're a fucking animal, dude.
Yeah.
Matt B. What the
Man, I hate
fuck?
to be the operator that this happened to.
Yeah, me too, Matt.
Final piece of zine right here.
You're
This one
so
says to
you're a
see
fucking animal,
if you
my
and your
guy.
bros are in a situation and there's a terrorist with a Glock.
Looks like your
and you
gun's
guys all just chew
looks
a
like
bunch
your
of
gun's a
gum,
little gummed
all
up.
team up at once and all
Dude,
do
what
like
the
a
fuck?
kamikaze gum drop.
Your hand's
you all get
wet.
your gun on the terrorist gun.
Oh,
Will it stop the gun?
no.
I mean, that's pretty much the future of America when we have no guns and only the government and criminals have guns. Will we be able to save ourselves with gum?
No.
Let's try this.
You're a fucking animal. I hope that
Please
doesn't
don't
shoot.
blow up.
The gun's elastic enough. I kind of
The
figured.
gun failed to cycle. It failed to eject the spent shell casing.
No fucking shit.
This gun is thoroughly...
Holy moly. I can't with that guy. That guy's fucking aggressive. I wonder if I can order this. I want to see some shit Ain't Nobody Saint. Sort by view count. Oh man, 25 million views? Holy shit. It's Airsoft. I really hope no one's knocking on my door. I'll cry. I don't want confrontation right now. Yeah, let's see what's uploaded in the last hour. Thank God. No one is really fucked up in the last hour. How about today? Huh? Piercing's gone wrong. Absolutely fucking not gonna watch that. The fuck out of here. Okay. If anyone speaks Mandarin and wants to tell me what the fuck that means, I'd be curious. What the fuck? Yeah. Should have leaned into it.
Anytime. God dang, boy.
Oh god, okay, alright. Hey, pro tip, if you're gonna pick up a firearm, don't do what this fucking dummy did. He points it right at his fucking face. That angle right there is one you want to avoid. There are 4 really simple rules with firearms, and they're very effective. The first one, the number 1, treat every firearm as if it's loaded. And I assume that that one is loaded because I just saw it shoot. That's any firearm. Just don't fucking point it at your face when you gotta pick it up, you absolute mongoloid. Yeah, that's gonna... Alright. Yeah. Oh yeah, let's give the... Oh, yep, okay. We'll give the sawed off to a 10-year-old. Yeah. If you're gonna give a gun to a 10-year-old, make sure it has a stock, or isn't shooting a 50 cal. Which is what 12 gauge is. Oh, we gotta stop doing that. Oh, man. Who is this? Is this Serious Sam? Yeah, oh god, it's serious as fuck. Those are my people. Those are Salt of the Earth. She just got knocked on her beta. Oh, will someone buy me one of those? The ATF can fuck off.
It's the number one thing. You never ever.
That's like a 410.
Because you never know.
I'm sorry. Hold on. That's like a 410 shotgun. What is... Trigger discipline every fucking time. These goddamn mongoloids.
Never want to point your gun because you never know.
Only point your firearm at something that you intend to kill. Holy shit! Is that the 500 nitro? Looks like it. Yeah, get fucked. That's a big boy round right there. That's just, see, I like these because I know that there was no way that somebody was gonna die. And most of these gun fails are people who are fucking dumb as shit. And not because they're like dumb, they might be the smartest person on the planet, but they're dumb with firearms. But if you're dumb with firearms and you have a firearm, you're immediately the stupidest person around. But ones like that are nice because like no one was gonna die. Everyone's just like, your head protection came off. Your fucking ears fell off. I feel like we're not gonna get a lot more of those innocent ones, are we? Oh, that's not even his fault. Sucks though. Put the fuck. Why? Okay. I'm assuming that because everyone around her is just a guy who's like, yeah, we're gonna get the girl to shoot the big gun. But they're all assholes and aren't gonna tell her to shoulder it. I assume that's what's happening. She's gonna like probably sprain or break her fucking wrist. Yeah. Oh, I would. That's best outcome right there. See, and look at that. Kept it pointed down range, doing a good job. Proud of you. Please don't fall backwards. Are you fucking kidding me? It's a 12 gauge. Like, and you're not like the tiniest woman I've ever seen. It's a fucking 12 gauge. Holy shit, man. Oh, yep, there it is. No trigger discipline. I was gonna say.
Oh yeah. Is it all done?
Oh, she's gonna say it is, but it
Pull the
isn't.
trigger one more time.
Yeah. Oh, God. Okay, okay.
Oh, sorry. Fuck. Hurry, relax. I don't know how to do this.
This is not an inherently female problem. I just want to put that out there. I've seen plenty of guys do it as well. But I don't date guys. I date women. Wow. That's up for debate anyways. But every time that I've been with a woman shooting, usually the women that I'm into or that are into me haven't done a lot of shooting for some reason, and that's fine. But it is taking someone out. I've had it happen with my male friends, I guess, too, now that I think about it. And you're like, hey, make sure that's clear. And they're like, oh, it's clear. And you're like, no, make sure. And they shoot a couple of rounds, and then they're like, see, it's clear. And they point the barrel at you, and then you yell at them, and you're like, ah, what the fuck? And they're like, dude, I didn't know. The best way I have found to mitigate that, the way that I've, like, years ago figured out how to fix it, just tell them ahead of time. Tell them, if you go, before they even put their hand on a weapon, if you just go with the 4 universal rules of firearm safety, and then maybe your own preferences. Like, I know for me, with a new shooter, I have, like, certain things that I want to see. Like, I want the, like, slide lock to the rear, magazine removed, before we do any sort of, like, trading of firearms. Whereas someone who's been shooting for a while, I don't feel that way. Like, I trust them a little more. This poor fucking dude. I wonder what this channel is all about. It seems like it's gonna try and, steal my data. Huh. Oh, hold on. What is this in? 480p? Oh, 360p, okay. Not even. Aw. It's fine, it's not gonna bite you. It's a 9mm. 9mm are really aggressive towards people on the other end, but not to the people on this end. Whoa! What the fuck? I have never in my fucking years. What the fuck? So there's a round rolling off of his little table thing. It hits the ground and fucking goes up. That's insane. I've never seen... I mean... Anything can happen. Okay, well, that's just rednecks being dumb.
Love them. That's just rednecks being dumb. You gotta love them. Oh, shit. Hey, pro tip. If you keep firearms in your house, which I highly encourage that you do, if you're gonna keep them in battery, keep the safety on. I don't keep all of the weapons in my house in battery. I don't even keep all the weapons in my house loaded. I keep most of the weapons in my house loaded. But the ones that I keep in battery have the safety on for a very good reason. One thing that's important is understanding how your safeties operate. Some safeties prevent the hammer from making contact with the firing pins. Some prevent the hammer from falling, period. Striker fired firearms are even different. Some don't have safeties in the conventional sense. Understand your firearms. Like, for example, the M4, M16, the civilian version, the AR-15, does not have, the safety can't be engaged unless the hammer is back. So if the hammer, there is an internal hammer in there, obvi. If that's not back, you can't engage the safety. So if it's not in battery and the hammer's down, you don't need to put the safety on because it's not in battery. If it is in battery, there's no, I'm trying to think, there's really no way to put it in battery through normal operation and keep the hammer up. There's really no way to do that. Because when you pull back on that slide, you're going to bring the bolt carrier back, which is going to bring the hammer down. And then as the bolt carrier assembly comes forward, chambers around with the charging handle, obvi. I don't know, I keep saying obvious. It may not be obvious to you, and that's fine. That hammer is going to stay down. And then you can actuate the safety. One very important tip that I would offer to you, if you're an owner of M4, M16, AR-15, AR-10, they all function, you know, they're almost identical weapons, aside from caliber in the case of the AR-10. But if you have that hammer back, actually, okay, I'm not going to show this because I don't want Twitch to fucking take my video down, because I know I've seen Brandon Herrera, and I love Brandon Herrera. And he was trying to dispel this myth, and he was slamming this fucking. Oh, who's that? Who called Emerald? This is the first time I've looked at the chat in a while. I'm sorry. I imagine it was Hanyan, if I had to guess, or your ex. But I know Brandon Herrera was slamming that stock against him to see if the bolt would go forward, and he couldn't get it. He could not get it to happen. I'm here to tell you that it is something that can happen. I had a good friend of mine put a round through my apartment by doing that. If you have a AR-15 and a magazine inserted and the bolt locked to the rear and you jostle it sufficiently, not only will the bolt go forward chambering around, but the hammer will also come forward behind it firing that round. I don't want Twitch to take down my video. I've shown firearms before. Okay, this is a safety thing, and I know I'm kind of on a tangent. But I want to illustrate this point because my AR-15 does not have a very light trigger on it. Not nearly as light as my buddy's. Okay, so friends, colleagues. No, I've done it before. It's fine. But for a safety thing, because I'm going to illustrate this. So this is fully unloaded. There's nothing in here. We'll lock to the bolt to the rear. So there is absolutely no rounds in this firearm. But for an illustration, all I had to do is hit this. And I know Brandon Herrera had shown that he could not do it with his. Mine doesn't have a particularly light trigger or anything like that. It's actually the standard trigger that comes on an M4 and M16. But whether it is a manufacturing defect or some type of flaw, whatever it happens to be, this is not the only AR model or M16 or M4 model that I've seen this happen to. So for safety, if you are going to keep an AR in battery, that's fine. Actuate the safety. If you are not going to keep an AR in battery and you're going to leave a magazine inserted, you have to have the bolt carrier completely forward. And even that isn't, like, I wouldn't recommend it necessarily. But as you can see, the bolt carrier is locked to the rear. And the weapon is empty. If I tap on this bad boy, that bolt carrier comes down. And the hammer's coming with it. So, would highly, highly recommend to you that you don't do that. But that's just one of those things. You win. You win some, you lose some. I'm not too worried about it. But from a safety perspective, because some of these videos really do get me with how kind of silly they are. This video is what prompted that. Like, I know that he kept it in battery, and I know he didn't have his safety on. Why? Because it fell over and fucking fired. If he didn't have it in battery, it definitely wouldn't have happened, and if he had his safety on, it probably wouldn't have happened. If anyone's curious how this happens, by the way, it's called not pulling it into your shoulder. If you pull a weapon fully into your shoulder and then put your eye where it naturally rests, that's not gonna happen. But if you put your eye there, if you do the eye thing and then the shoulder thing, you're gonna get fucked on. Shooter sunglasses. He said Allahu Akbar.
Allahu Akbar.
Are you fucking kidding me? I hope that wasn't a real weapon. What the fuck is that? Ah, Beretta bite. That looks... I don't think that's actually a Beretta, but I can see exactly what happened there.
Ow! Oh my god!
She trying to get married? Blonde girls with southern accents? Yes, please. Oh, yeah, I remember hearing about this. This poor guy. So, you can already see what's going on here. Like, he's going to draw his firearm. And as he goes for that draw, now I am willing to bet you, and if I'm incorrect, you can correct me later. I'm willing to bet you he has a Serpa holster, one of the Blackhawk Serpas. And the reason that's my hypothesis, is because the Serpas, so they have different levels of protection. Some of them have bails, like the ones that I've used. Some of them don't have bails, but they all have one thing in common, and that is this little button. Basically, if you have a holster that's shaped like this, the firearm sits in here like this, there's a button right here that you need to press to draw the firearm out. It locks the firearm into the holster, which is great. Say you fall on your back or some crazy shit. The firearm's not coming out of the holster, and someone can't just take it with ease. But the problem is, when you go to draw that and you have been pushing that little button, as your finger draws along the Serpa, there is a chance, and a higher chance than with not Serpa, and I've seen a few videos involving them specifically, and that's why I think that this is a Serpa. You will draw your finger along that little safety release lever, and that your finger is going to go directly into your trigger well. And in the event of this gentleman, you discharge.
I just fucking shot myself.
I don't want to make light of fucking shooting yourself, but... Is that a Saiga? Yeah, it's a fucking Saiga. Can I have one of those, please? Hello, Akbar.
Alright, there you go.
We've already seen this one.
Hey! Okay, fuck! Hurry, relax.
What the fuck? What was that? Black powder 10 gauge? Okay, let's watch this one. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna pee. And I'm gonna be right back. And I'm gonna let you guys marinate on what you think is wrong with this fucking situation.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda been, it's taking all my energy. Man, I feel it's draining me. I need to take my own advice and start living right. I'ma take a day off from real life. Real life. I don't wanna think too much about yesterday, not today. And I don't wanna keep obsessing about the future, not today. Okay, let's kick it like we used to do. Party like we young forever. Live up like we young forever. Link up like we used to do. I don't wanna think too much about yesterday, not today. And I don't wanna keep obsessing about the future, not today. Okay, let's kick it like we used to do. Party like we young forever.
Vibe, where you at on the low? Flying headed back to the coast. I've been trying to get the bag, do the most. I need foreign cars and a throne. Vibe, where you at on the low? Flying headed back to the coast. I've been trying to get the bag, do the most. Vibe, where you at? Vibe, where you at? On the west side in LA.
He was asking a lot about Vibe. Where are you at? Vibe is right here. I'm Vibe. I know him. He's for he is I. I don't know if you guys marinated on what's going on here, but he's about to put it in battery with the safety off and his fingers on the trigger.
And pull it out.
Okay, idiot. I want everyone to be safe with firearms. I want everyone to know a lot about them to make that determination if they want them in their lives or not. I will accept from someone, hey, I don't feel comfortable around firearms because I've been around them and I know about them and I don't feel comfortable. Got it. Fine with that. Weird to me. Fine with it. It's kind of the same thing of like people who don't like dogs because they got bit by a dog or something. Love dogs? Understand why you don't. But in this case, you probably shouldn't be loading a firearm. Like, I don't think that's necessary in your room. I think if you want to make a video about how to load a firearm, you could either do it with blanks. Not blanks, excuse me. That was the wrong word. Snap caps. That was the word I was looking for. You do it with snap caps, potentially. Or you could do it at a range or outside, just not in your room. Also, if you're going to do, let's say for some reason you have no access to a range, you have to stay inside your room, have to load with live ammunition for some reason, knowing the basic rules of firearm safety might not be the worst place to start.
Probably flash my guns around.
Okay, this guy's gonna shoot. Yep, alright, there it is. Retard.
My mom's gonna kill me. Oh my god.
Hey, it's still pointed down range. You used to love building potato cannons. Alright. Thing's like a 22, dude. Chill. Ooh. That video I remember. He's shooting the T-Rex gun. Oh, God. Okay, alright. Chill. With the flagging, dude. That's what it sounded like to me. Dude, I get it. It's T-Rex gun. Well, alright. Oh, shit.
What happened?
That was his fucking mag. Alright, well, pro tip. If you're not going to buy, like, surplus M14 or M4, M16 mags, buy P mags. Those are the only two brands in my fucking, in good conscience, that I could ever recommend to anybody. At least for the AR-15. Yeah, okay. It's sold downrange. It's cool.
Nation there.
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes, retard. Yeah, well, sorry. Huh. Nice legs.
Hold it tight to your shoulder.
Oh, well.
Oh, right in the eye.
I want to believe that this is like Colorado or Idaho. Because there's the mountains in the back. This is some redneck shit. Using your fucking side view mirror as a shooting rest. I get it. But you can also see that she is nowhere near pulling that into her shoulder. Easy day. That guy seems a bit drunk to be handling a loaded firearm. Oh yeah, let's just give that lady a Desert Eagle.
You wanna know why?
No, I don't want to know why, actually, you fucking liar. This guy, okay, so I know I shit on advertising a lot. I'd like to shit on this one. This guy is a fucking sham.
Because it never has. And I know that's hard to believe.
No, running on a treadmill 7 days a week, if you're running on a treadmill, will lose you some fucking weight. Now, let's hear his idea of why cardio doesn't work. Talk to me. What's your name? Fucking Todd?
But it's true.
No, is it?
Cardio actually burns calories.
Okay.
Usually in the form of carbs in the bloodstream that are
okay.
Replaced with the very next meal that you eat and store it as more fat. This is why.
The carbs in your bloodstream have been burned. They are replaced and stored as more fat with the next meal you eat. Let me learn you something here, Todd, you fucking dumb retard. So, the whole burning calories thing, it's kind of a misnomer. So the way that fat is actually consumed by the body, because it's just a hydrocarbon, I think it's like C6H12O6, don't quote me on that, but it's carbon, it's hydrogen, it's oxygen. 15% of it, at the most, is released by perspiration and urination and defecation. 15% by sweating, peeing, and pooping for you non-science folks. The remaining 85 or greater percent is all released through respiration. When you consume fat, when your body takes fat that it has in reserve and it turns it into ATP for your cells to use, the byproduct, the waste product, is mostly released as CO2. You release most of it in your breath. He is right that cardio consumes glycogen in the bloodstream. He's absolutely right about that. But that's free-floating glycogen. You have between 45 minutes and an hour of that energy, at least as far as we know. What's agreed upon by modern science as far as I understand it. Once you have used that, you need to either start drawing from muscle, which, by the way, muscle is used to fuel the body when you don't have glycogen in your blood, or fat. You can do things to your body by the way that you eat, by the way that you exercise, by the way that you sleep, what you consume as far as drugs are concerned, to either make your body consume more muscle or more fat or be more likely. That's a thing that we're kind of branching into some pseudoscience there, but there is a field of study. However, say you've been running for an hour. Your body, it's easier for it to consume muscle than it is to consume fat, but you can get your body to consume fat. It's a more dense source of energy. Calories wise, it has 9 calories per gram. whereas muscle has 4 calories per gram. So if you have your body at the end of its glycogen surplus, it can't perform glycolysis with what's in your blood anymore. It's going to go for either your fat or your muscle to resupply that. The food that you eat next, it's going to be converted to ATP. The only reason that you store fat is because you have consumed more than your body has required. But here's the trick here. Your body needs a lot of calories because it needs to, after exercise, it needs to rebuild muscle, first of all, because you have damaged those muscles. If you've exercised properly, you've damaged them in small ways, micro tears. It's kind of the same philosophy that Muay Thai fighters use. As far as it has been explained to me, totally fucked up here. But when Muay Thai fighters kick at trees and they create micro fissures in their shin bones, and those recalcify and get stronger. Similar kind of concept with your muscles. Your body needs calories. Cardio is an effective way of consuming more calories. What you're really trying to do when you're trying to lose weight is you're like, man, I have extra energy. Think of it as energy. Stop thinking of fat and shit like that. Just like, you got extra energy. You just need to use more energy than you take in. This guy's an asshole and a retard, and I hate what he's doing here, because he's trying to convince people of some fucking bullshit, and he's trying to sell them on some fucking bullshit.
Why most weight loss attempts fail within the first 3 weeks. I don't do an hour cardio.
Citation needed.
I've never done an hour cardio in the past 5.
So this is a really fit guy in front of a really nice place with a pool and shit like that, but like...
Well, you could say, well, I have a couple injuries and I can't lift heavy. You don't have to lift heavy to get in shape. You can say, well, I can't stick to a diet because I'm hungry all the time. You can follow diets where you're not hungry and you're eating your favorite foods. That's
not a fucking thing. If your favorite food is fucking cake, you cannot sustain a healthy diet on cake. It's not fucking happening. Calories in versus calories out is not the end all be all, and I'll tell you that right now, just from the studying that I've done. Calories in, calories out, it's not the end all be all of health. Because I can eat 2,000 calories of cake a day and burn 2,500 calories of cake, but that's not the end all be all for the health of my body, right? I know what they're doing here, and I hope you do too, as someone who's watching this, who understands advertising a little bit. He is a guy who seems authoritative. He has this sense of authority, but his sense of authority is not from what he's standing in front of, like a podium, or not how he's dressed, like in a suit. His authority is drawn from his physique, because what he's trying to sell you is a better physique. He has a good physique. He probably knows how to get one. He's trying to sell you something. In addition to that, subconsciously, they're weaving in this concept of you look at the house that he's standing in front of. It's a big, beautiful house, big old pool out back. They're trying to subconsciously weave in this concept that material wealth follows physical health, which isn't entirely, those aren't entirely unlinked, by the way. Taking care of your body does help you take care of other aspects of your life, but it's a false analogy here, and it's really just trying to manipulate you. You cannot eat your favorite foods and maintain a healthy lifestyle if your favorite foods aren't healthy.
Who to listen to? I don't know even what to do. Well, here's your chance to put all those myths to rest and learn exactly what you need to do to get in shape, depending on what shape you're in right now, and what shape you want to be in.
With all those failed past attempts to try dealing with the fat around your belly, do you really think that this time...
What about the fat around my cock?
I mean, how long are you going to keep trying on your own? The rest of your life? Now, if I was your...
Okay, that's fucked up. Because that makes it sound like you can't do it on your own, which you absolutely fucking can. Vast majority of people who are overweight or obese can do it on their own. You might need some help, but most likely not. It's a willpower thing. It's a mindset thing. And it is an everyday thing. Stop trying to stick to some fucking diet. Some fucking fad diet. There are a few out there that are effective in the short term, but at the end of the day, start with a solid 365 days of genuinely healthy eating. And I'm not talking about like, oh, well, this is what you should do. Healthy eating is pretty simple. Fat is important. Don't skimp out on fat. Keep your carbs limited to either carbs that are found naturally, like the simple sugars in fruit and vegetables, or like whole grain carbs, really trying to steer towards brown rice and quinoa, avoid things like white rice and pasta, potatoes sometimes. Lean meats, for the most part, definitely get some fat in there sometimes, get some peanut butter in there. If you eat a healthy diet, really what you can do is just don't consume sugar, excess sugar. I'm not including the fructose that's in fruit. If you just go a fucking year and you don't eat sugar, no soda, no candy, no fucking cakes or pies or popsicles or fucking any of that shit, and you don't notice a difference, then maybe you should talk to a doctor and you should get some help from somebody. But I guarantee you on your own can make headway in that fashion. I would argue that at least 60% of your weight loss comes from the kitchen.
I showed you exactly how to torch your belly,
which is not what this guy is going to fucking tell you.
Than working out on your own? Of course you would. So let me help you. Dieting is 80% of getting in shape.
Take more than 3 bites of that, you fucking
this is true,
dickhead.
but that doesn't mean that you have to go starve yourself or eat only salads and
don't eat only salads. Throw some fucking meat on that bitch. Throw a salmon on it.
Can't have those foods.
Some cravings.
Burgers right now.
No, you're not.
And I'm going to use this to boost my metabolism through a thing I call
You're not. You're not going to do that, and I know that.
Using carbs.
Throw a salmon on your fucking salad.
If you want to learn
but there are certain cravings you have to get over.
Giving up the foods you love,
it's just like if you're quitting nicotine, when you're quitting things like sugar, like
body type is and what you need to do to achieve your specific.
I know everybody sits here and has some particular devil, but I'll tell you what, refined sugar actually is the devil.
Magically find the time.
There's nothing worse in my mind, nothing more insidious, more addictive, and more detrimental to human health.
And I'm talking
Stop doing what's unnecessary?
Think you have to do to get in shape.
How much money did you make to say that? You fucking dick.
They do 2 things. And tell me if this sounds familiar to you.
I'll tell you.
Start eating less because the only way to lose weight is to burn off more calories than you consume.
That is not bad advice. For someone who's morbidly obese and consuming 5,000 calories a day, cutting back to 4,000, not a bad idea. It gets to a point where that's not the ultimate, goal, depending on what your goals are fitness-wise.
More cardio, jogging, riding the bike, doing the elliptical.
Those aren't bad for you.
Increase how many calories they're burning to lose weight faster. But what if I told you?
This guy's absolutely infuriating. I love tearing apart advertising. Like I could sit here all night, and I probably will sit here all night just ripping advertising a new one. Because they're fucking idiots. And their goal is to find people who are also fucking idiots and get them to purchase their products. That's what he's doing here. He's not trying to help you. He is trying to get you to purchase a thing. Fuck you, Todd, Ty, Richard, Dick, whatever your fucking name is. I'll tell you what. When you're initially losing weight, cutting your calories back, not a bad idea. Don't go too far, or it's not going to be sustainable. That's the thing. You don't want a diet. You want a meal plan. You just want to start eating healthy in a new way, in a sustainable way. And it's different for everybody. For me, ketogenic diets are sustainable. I did one for over a year, and I could probably do one for the rest of my life. They're very, very sustainable for me. They may not be sustainable for everybody. You cut out refined sugars. You watch your fats. Fats are good for you, and you need to eat them, and you need to keep eating them. I would argue fats and proteins over carbs. Depends on what your goals are. But this guy's whole penchant against cardio is fucking stupid. I'll tell you why. Building muscle is important, and muscular strength and endurance workouts are important. But the more muscle you have on your body, the more energy your body needs to supply to maintain that muscle. So you are going to... You'll see, if you ever look at like powerlifters, not fucking bodybuilders, you look at powerlifters, those guys are not fucking cut. You know why? They have all this fat on them because they need that constant available energy source to support the massive muscle mass that they have. If you want to lean out, cardio is a good way to do that. It's going to strengthen your heart, which is a muscle, your cardiovascular system. It's going to really, really help your muscles get oxygen from your blood. That's really what you're doing. Heart gets stronger, pumps blood more efficiently. That in one squeeze, it can pump more blood as a muscle, as opposed to needing to beat faster. Now it beats stronger and slower. That's really what you're going for with cardiovascular fitness. that allows your muscles to get more oxygen, and they can do more work more quickly, which does require energy. It doesn't mean they don't require more ATP, because they do. Adrenal triphosphate, for you folks who don't like acronyms, you need to do them in tandem. So if you're trying to lose fat and you are severely overweight, cardio is where you're going to want to be. But you're going to want at least 2 or 3 days a week where you are doing some genuine strength training. And I'm not talking like putting fucking 3 or 4 plates on the bar and deadlifting. I'm talking just getting your muscles used to using more energy than they would just getting you around. That's really the goal of initial strength training coupled with cardio. You just want to get your muscles used to this concept of like, hey, we need to do more than just move our body around. Like for me right now, so I'm in a bulking season. I've put on a little bit more fat than I do in like the spring and summer months. I use my fall and winter season to bulk up. I put on a little more fat and my lifts go up, my maxes go up. And I don't, for me, it's my least favorite part of the year because I'm very strong, but I don't look the way I necessarily want to. But I'm feel great and my maxes are doing really well. And I'm kind of getting my muscles bigger, getting them used to using more oxygen, using more ATP. And then I change my diet up. And in the spring and summer months, when it's warmer out, I can go out and run. I strengthen my cardiovascular system. You know, it's kind of a cycle. And I know a lot of guys who do that. I'm not saying that I completely preclude one or the other. In the spring and summer months, if you think I'm not lifting, you're fucking high. And in the fall and winter months, if you think that I'm not doing cardio, you're fucking high. You have to continuously do both. But as you get more fit, you can definitely afford to do one or the other and focus at the expense of the other. It's kind of you take 2 steps forward in one and 1 step back in the other, then you take 2 steps forward in the other, but 1 step back in the first, but you're always making forward progress. And that's really the goal. And this guy is not going to tell you that.
That when you do this...
Because he wants to sell you a fucking product.
How?
And fuck this guy.
Has it worked for you yet? Or did you end up hitting a wall?
Has it worked for you yet? God, that makes me so fucking angry.
Why these two very common
He's preying on the sense of like, oh, well, the thing that I tried for 2 weeks didn't work. I'm not, 180 pounds, so...
Where you'll answer just 6 easy questions. And
the whole body type thing is not entirely wrong, by the way. So I have a very good friend of mine. He's probably... Emerald knows him. He's a guy that I really care about. And he has the exact opposite body type of mine. He can very easily lean out. His 6-pack comes in fucking 21 days. I'm talking 3 weeks of fucking heavy cardio. He's got a 6-pack. But it probably takes him 3 or 4 months to put on 15 pounds of lean muscle. At the most. Like, he's got a fucking... And that's every day in the gym. Eating 3,500 calories a day. It's just hard for him. For me, on the other hand, I'm very much the opposite. Where if I want to put on muscle, man, I'm not even really full bulk right now. If I really wanted to put on muscle, I'd probably set my calories to 3,000 a day. I could put on 20, 25 pounds of muscle in the same time. It wouldn't be as lean as his, that's for sure. And if I wanted to lose 5 or 10 pounds of fat, it would require a serious diet and exercise change. We're just pretty much the opposite people. I put on muscle really easy. He stays lean really well. And we work out together. Body type is not, entirely wrong. But there's no like set archetypes. There's no fucking where it's trying to create false partitions in a place where there isn't any. It's fucking stupid. And we as human beings, we stereotype, we categorize. That's how we survive. That's how we started with these plants are poisonous. These plants are edible. That's categorization right there. And then we stereotype based on like, oh, well, normally poisonous plants are really brightly colored and they have these sets of leaves. I'm not going to eat this. It may be totally fine to eat, but we stereotyped it for safety. Boiled for safety. Body types are not that way. But it is very easy to disseminate between healthy body types and unhealthy body types. I would say that by general standards, if you just took my weight and my height, my BMI, I'm probably obese. I'm in the low to mid obese range. If you rope and choke me by military standards, I'm well within standards. And I do meet all physical requirements for the military. I exceed them. BMI is not the end all be all, but at the same time, like, if you're sitting there, like that woman who was over 250 pounds at 5'4", saying that she swims 4 clicks a day, press X to doubt. That is not what someone who swims 4 clicks a day looks like. I've had a chance to travel quite extensively and meet a lot of wonderful people and exercise with a lot of wonderful people. I'm not as thin as some of them. I'm not as strong as some of them. We all look very different. But there is a distinct difference between people who are healthy, people who are not healthy. That guy got me really riled up. I'm actually going to go use the head. I'm going to come back. We're going to watch this video. We'll have some fun. I do apologize for ranting so long, but that guy, I've seen him so many times. He gets me really riled up because he's willing to sacrifice good information and people's actual genuine health to sell a product. Capitalist as fuck. And I like capitalism, but fuck me, man. Not at the expense of people's health. You know what I mean? I'll be right back, cool cat. All right, I'm back. Don't you guys hate when you go to shake your cock and it hits you in the chin? Me neither. I don't see anything inherently wrong here unless you left it loaded. Holy shit! God damn, my conditioner smells good. Also, if you're gonna leave your gun in battery for some fucking reason while you go downrange, if you're gonna do that, come here. Let me talk to you real sensual, real sweet. Let me turn this backwards. Hold on. Let's get real fucking Backstreet Boys in this motherfucker. Okay, let me talk to you real quick. If you're gonna take your firearm, and for some god-awful reason you need to go downrange, first of all, range is cold. Declare range is cold. Ceasefire. Easy day. Take your fucking weapon out of battery. Great start. If for some godforsaken reason you as a fucking mongoloid have decided to leave your weapon in battery while you go down on a cold range, I would highly recommend you leave the safety on, because I don't give a fuck how strong that barrier is, unless it is pointed in the sky and completely encased in fucking tungsten and adamantium. Just take it out of battery. It's so easy. Just take it out of fucking battery. Alright, we can move on. We can go out of Backstreet Boy mode. I do want to watch that again. Just the hubris of man. All you have to do is not be a dummy.
Alright, now we have...
By the way, even if that was just loaded with birdshot, It is so easy getting shot in the leg with birdshot, especially at that range, to just like permanently lose how effective your fucking leg is. Like, oh man, well, had a round go right behind into my meniscus. Man, that fucking blows. Now I have a piece of lead that rubs on my fucking patella the whole time. Like, getting shot in the leg is not. Oh, we're the 500 Smith & Wesson. She doesn't know how to handle a firearm. I can see that right now. That's a good one. That's a good weapon to give to someone who doesn't know how to handle a firearm. The Smith & Wesson 500.
Here we go.
Yeah. Okay.
You alright?
You didn't want to let her shoot the 38 special or something first, you fucking dilly bar? Maybe. What an ass. I'm sorry, what was that? I don't speak gangster.
Yeah. Oh, you alright?
AK-47, 30 round shot moving.
I'm gonna translate for you folks. AK-47, 30 rounds, stop moving.
30 round shot moving.
30 rounds, stop moving. Hold on, let me, like, my fucking ears are broken. Let me get that one again. Ready to bust straight at your bitch ass. Oh, he said, come on, come on. But you know what I didn't hear? Any good fucking trigger discipline. He said something to the effect of, game, motherfuck you doing. Yeah, you know how it's about to happen. Wait, hold the fuck up. Was that full auto? Where the fuck did he get a full auto AK? This is bullshit. How come fucking 14... I can't... It starts with a W, ends with an A. You know what he is. How come 14-year-old fucking Jimmy Two Toes, who doesn't know what the fuck he's doing, he got 30 rounds to shut you the fuck up, motherfucker? How come he gets a full auto weapon? And the ATF is coming and sodomizing my fucking dog because I want a full auto weapon. It's a bullshit. I'm fucking livid. Oh God, that's gonna kill us. God, أبوينا بنطلع مستشفى. الله أكبر. Yeah, T-Rex. I just fucking shot myself. We've already seen this one tonight.
I just fucking shot myself.
Yeah, you did. Serpa holsters are a bitch, ain't they?
Oh, son of a...
Some people wanted to know how to put the hammer back down.
Which people? Who are you making this video for, bud?
After the hammer's already pulled with the bullet inside the chamber. So I'm going to show you guys.
Oh, live round? Good shit.
So what you do is when you pull the hammer back, so this gun's totally loaded.
I see that.
You
Good
have
thing.
to push down the hammer before you even pull the trigger. And once you do that, it enables you to... Fuck.
To fucking end the idiot. If you don't own revolvers, I know what the guy's referring to. He's like, oh, the cylinder is stuck and I can't fucking lift it. So on some revolvers, you can just take the cylinder out, pop it out, and let the hammer fall. That's fine. Some you can't do that. On most, as far as I know, you can either move the cylinder manually, or if you have your thumb, and I do not recommend this, but it is an option, you can put your fucking thumb on the hammer and let it down very slowly to a safe position. I would not recommend it with an older revolver. So the newer ones, their safety basically blocks the firing pin on the hammer, or excuse me, it blocks the hammer from striking the firing pin, right? On older revolvers, a lot of them didn't even have safeties, and the hammer was the firing pin. It had a little nib on it. Hickok 45 actually does a really good video about this because he explains basically, did I shoot 5 or did I shoot 6, Are you feeling lucky, punk? Well, are you? He loads 5. Because in the old revolvers that he likes to shoot, that 6th open cylinder is where you rest the hammer. Because there's the firing pin. And you don't want to accidentally discharge a round. And he even goes so far as to illustrate, he's like, well, that's what happens if we load the 6. He loads the 6, puts it on there, hammers completely down, never brings the hammer back, hits the back of it with the tomahawk. What do you know? Round goes downrange. Being safe with firearms is almost 100% of the time practical. Just being a practical individual. Oh, fuck, man. Well, don't know what happened there, but it's a Mossberg, so I imagine you were doing something you shouldn't have been doing. Those are real close to you. It's a shotgun, okay. Oh, no. Let me show you where he fucked up. Let me illustrate to you exactly where he fucked up. It's very easily identifiable. Right there. That's fucked up. That's fucked up already. That's fucked up. When you have a round that doesn't discharge, you fucking set that weapon down. You let that round fucking cook, man. Because you don't know. You don't know what's happened. You don't know. Maybe the primer did go off. Maybe the primer did go off and the powder is just burning really slowly for some reason. Who knows? Who knows what happened? But give it a good 5, 10, 15 minutes. I would recommend 10 or 15, personally. And military manuals generally recommend 15. Okay, so he goes to cycle around, nothing happens. That's another indicator of something's fucked. Goes to pull the trigger again, nothing happens. Oh! There's 4 fuck-ups in about 10 seconds. You should never look down the barrel of a weapon, really. There is one good time I can think of to look directly down the barrel. And that is potentially when doing the rifling or cleaning it. But even when you're cleaning it, I've never found a really good excuse to do it. Maybe someone knows something I don't. But if you're not if the barrel isn't removed from the firearm, I really can't think of a good reason to look down it that way towards the breech. Just me, maybe. And it was that moment that he realized he almost didn't go home to his wife. The fact that he is still walking at all, he is so fucking lucky. He should not be going home to his wife. Oh, I've seen this guy. Yeah, this is an unloaded gun. Idiot.
This is a Glock 40. 50 Cent, Too Short, all of them talk about Glock 40.
Do they?
Okay, I'm the only one in this room professional enough that I know of to carry this Glock 40. I'm the only one.
Oh, it's the DEA. Nice. Gotcha.
Everybody all right? You all right?
I'm glad he's asking that everyone's alright. That's really good of him. But it's a fucking DEA. Oh, I'm sorry. What the fuck was that? If you're gonna shoot trap, maybe don't start with your buddy. Retard. That little orange speck next to him is his hat. I think you already know that. But the problem with that is, that could just as easily be his fucking gray matter. You absolute mongoloid. You fucking lobotomite. What the fuck happened there? His hearing comes off, I get that. What the fuck happened there? Like, he is yelling. His hearing comes off, I got you. It looks like he's bleeding from that ear. I don't know what could have happened there. Because it looks like his barrel goes off. My best guess is he's taken shrapnel. You've got the end of the barrel with all of the gases going that way, the force coming back. That's my best guess. This one's pretty grainy, pretty short. Yeah, we've seen Skinny Minnie get knocked over, get knocked out. We've seen these guys not know how to set up a bipod. We've seen not a... every time I've watched someone shoot this fucking gun in this same range, not a single one of them lean into it. He's leaning back. What do you think's gonna happen? That very large fucking round.
Go.
Alright, I'm not gonna lie to you. Have I shot a 12 gauge with a stock and without a stock single-handed? Absolutely. Do I have little bitch boy wrists? No. Do I point it directly in front of my face? No. If you're gonna do dumb shit, at least try and do it safely. I get it. I'm from the Midwest. Like, we do some fucking dumb shit with firearms. I get it. But, like, come on, dude. Here, dental work. Here, ice pack. Use some fucking sense. Common sense ain't all that common, I guess. Desert Eagle. What'd you hit, buddy?
Hey guys.
I don't see what went wrong there. He controlled the recoil. Didn't look like it hit him. Maybe the fucking slide did. The slide is long as fuck on that, by the way. Like, I don't know, if you've never held one in real life, you may not understand, but that slide comes to, like, here. It's disgusting when it's all the way back. What a poor investment, by the way. They're stupid expensive, stupid impractical. Like, they're cool if you got the fucking, I think they're like 12 or 1500 bucks.
But not a lot of people know all the ins and outs about this pistol, and
Tell me about them.
we're gonna
What the fuck? God almighty, man.
Not a lot of people know the ins and outs of this pistol, including if it's fucking loaded. Oh, Jesus. Holy shit, that's fucking funny. Also, trigger discipline, you dumb retard.
and
You can see him squeezing there, dude!
What the fuck?
He loaded one round in it, too.
What kind of holster did you have, Eddie?
What the fuck?
Come back in your mouth.
I do wonder where they're shooting that has, like, a beautiful fountain like that. And I'd love to shoot there. yeah, it's classic. This is also a classic. That hat saved his eyeballs. Weapons with stocks, I generally would recommend against firing one-handed. Weapons without stocks, I would recommend against firing one-handed.
500 rail.
Did you say 500 well rod? Is that a fucking round? Am I big dumb gay? It sounded like you said well rod. 500 well rod. I'm familiar with the well rod.
Rail.
I don't know what he's saying. Probably nothing intelligent. Yeah, that'll happen. Another 500. Yeah, it's a 44. Oh. when you've got a 38, but you put 357 plus P plus in it. Oh, well. Let's see what's going on here. We got a green screen. We've got some green lean. We've got a mean bean, referring to the pit bull. I don't know how much more stereotypical we could get with this particular image. Well, there's an ND coming up, so that's how much more.
That purple lane shit, I ain't with it. Sending shots at your bitty. Swag, bitch.
Well, dumb is as dumb does.
No, it won't.
Yeah, if you don't pull it into your shoulder, you dumb bitch. That's that looks like either a 500 or a judge. That's a classic. That's always a good one. Oh, that fucking.
So many guns. That's little pea shooter.
Looks like a 44. It's like a 357. It's not a 44. It's a 357, dude. Control yourself, brother. Nice.
Did you mean to do that?
Jesus Christ. How did... I've seen this one, and I've never really looked at how it happened. He stays remarkably calm. But from where I can see right now, his finger's not on that little trigger. Draws the hammer back. Finger's not on the trigger. Oh, finger goes to the trigger. Yeah, well, dumb is as dumb does. Fuck off. I give you no concessions. I award you no points. You're dumb as hell. Is what it is, man. You win some and you lose some. Hey, I do want to thank everybody for vibing with me tonight. I know it was kind of a little unorthodox from what I normally do. Playing music is something I really enjoy. And I'd like to keep doing it for you folks. Maybe I'll get a little better along the way. If you have any suggestions or, you know, requests, I would be absolutely open to them. Emerald, you're fucking amazing. If you guys like what I do, definitely follow. It makes it easier for me. I'm trying to do the whole affiliation thing, make it easier for me to connect with y'all. But either way, you guys are fucking awesome, and I really appreciate you. Until I see you guys tomorrow, keep your dudes lewd, keep your vibes good. I'll catch you later.